He's the co-founder of the Seekers Center for Integrative Medicine, a multidisciplinary clinic where medical doctors and complementary and alternative medicine providers work together to improve health outcomes. Dr. Nahas speaks and writes widely about potential benefits of integrative healthcare and links between health and the environment. He lives in Ottawa with his partner, Shadi, and enjoys playing music, riding his bicycle, and spending time with friends and family. Dr. Nahas will present, it's titled Sensitivity, Environmental Sensitivity as a Symptom and Integrative Approach, Integrative Medicine Approach. Excuse me. Dr. Nahas.
Good evening. Bonsoir. I'll try to speak slowly for the translator. It's a stressful job. I have no slides because I find it more powerful to focus on one thing at a time. And that's what the nervous system is supposed to be doing. One of the things that has led us to this place where we are is overstimulation. And I'm going to talk about a number of other things that has led us to where we are. And I'm going to start with this notion that environmental sensitivity, multiple chemical sensitivity, is really a symptom. This is going to give you a little bit of a big picture that can help you answer the question, why? Why is this happening to me? Because when you go to talks about environmental sensitivity, you tend to hear a lot of talk about this toxic soup that we live in, which is absolutely appropriate. Many of the chronic diseases that plague us are on the rise, partly because we are fish living in a dirty fishbowl, and we can't help but be affected by that. But this syndrome of hypersensitivity to chemicals, whether they're ingested or inhaled, is a symptom of something called, something that I call neuroimmune dysfunction. Neuroimmune refers to the nervous system and the immune system. And we like to categorize things in medicine. So we separate things in categories that we can understand. But one of the principles of integrative medicine is that all of the systems talk to each other, and they all affect each other. And nowhere is that more true than with the neuroimmune system, which is what controls all of the other systems of the body. So when you have environmental sensitivity, your respiratory system may be affected by the nerves and the immune factors that control it. You may get palpitations because of the nerves that control your heart. You may get digestive or urinary symptoms because of the nerves and the immune system factors that control those parts of the body. But this system, this neuroimmune system, is really the focus of this integrative approach to treatment that we take at my practice. And this paradigm that I'm going to introduce to you is a way of seeing what causes what. So I'm not the first person to state that there are root causes of illness, and then there is dysfunction that is a result of those root causes. but so that we're all speaking the same language, I want to be clear. There are toxins that affect the body. There are physical wounds that affect the body. There are infections, emotional stresses, and lifestyle choices. So, those are the 5, what we call stressors on the system. And one or more of those factors is usually placing a stress on the nervous system and the immune system, and that can create environmental sensitivity. So, what those stressors act on is your body's innate ability to respond to stress. So we know that some people bounce back faster than others. There are some factors that in medicine we acknowledge affect someone's ability to bounce back. People who are diabetic have slower healing wounds. People who are on corticosteroid drugs are more susceptible to infection. We know that young children are more likely to bounce back from trauma than the elderly or people who are struggling with other issues. And many of the integrative medicine approaches are focused on this innate ability to heal. So when you exercise, you're not exactly treating a specific stressor, but you are stimulating the body's ability to heal. So again, going back to this, move my hands a lot. Going back to this upper level of root causes, of toxins, infections, wounds, emotional stresses, and lifestyle choices, these have an interplay with the body's ability to heal. And when there's an imbalance there, you end up with dysfunction. There are many kinds of dysfunction. There's mitochondrial dysfunction, there's immune dysfunction, there's allergy, there's chronic inflammation, there's hormone imbalance. But all of these have this one aspect in common of the nervous system and the immune system go a little bit haywire. Okay, so why are toxins so important in this regard? Well, one of the reasons why fragrances and scents are such a big deal for people who have environmental sensitivity is because those are primarily stimulating a nervous system response. So when you smell something, those chemicals go up your nose and they stimulate a part of your nervous system called the olfactory bulb. That's up here where the nose meets the brain. And the olfactory bulb sends messages to the hypothalamus, which is the master gland that controls the nervous system and the hormone system. That's the sort of interplay there. So this matters because if you look at 1 million years of evolution, although our immune system and our nervous system was built to handle challenges, it's very uncommon for us in nature to encounter powerful chemical sense challenges. So this idea of chemicals in the air that are new to the nervous system, that we have to deal with on a daily, hourly basis, is a stress that we were not built to handle. So it creates electrical noise in the nervous system. And this is a very recognizable pattern. So I want to give you a little bit of news you can use, sort of information about how you, as someone who's suffering from environmental sensitivity, can try to manage your disorder based on this principle of these root causes of illness. And this is something that we've come to recognize as we treat patients day in and day out. We see that people become environmentally sensitive in different ways. And the path from a
minor illness to a more systemic illness to a